Morbid Morticia.
And you're listening to
The
The Witching
Witching
Hour.
Hour.
Hope you guys are excited for Halloween just as much as we are. It's never too late to bust out your favorite slasher films. I know me and Miss Morticia here, we have our list here ready. Actually, we were talking about it beforehand. We've made our top three, and I'm going to
Yes.
let Miss Morticia start off.
Awesome. Yeah, so my top three, that I picked, one of them is from the Tales of the Crypt. I know it used to be like a show, but then they made it into, I think they made two movies. I could be wrong, I'm not sure.
Yeah?
But yeah, one of the movies se llama. Now me speaking Spanglish. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's
They're gonna
alright.
be
Don't
like,
worry
"What?"
about it. We're like,
Um,
what? Can you speak American?
right? Go
Alright,
back.
good.
No, just kidding. It's the Tales from the Crypt. Una se llama Demon Night, but night is spelled like with a K.
Oh, like,
But
okay,
there's
like,
no night,
right.
so I don't know how that makes any sense. But
There's
anyways,
there's nothing
that's one of
like
my
sword and shield type
nothing.
night.
Yeah, nothing. So I'm just like, okay, just spell night with an N.
Okay, you guys are
All
trying to
being
be cool
difficult.
or whatever.
I know, like, come on. Este, yeah. I like it because it's really like a cheesy comedy horror kind of
Mm-hmm.
movie. And pues también like the Crypt Keeper used to scare me when I was little. Like just watching his little eyeballs. Like the eyes were the most that would scare me the most.
Yeah.
So yeah, like his laugh. I don't know if you ever seen the intro of his shows. Like it
Yeah,
starts
yeah, I
off with.
remember that.
Do you remember it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he would like pop out of the coffin. He's like, like his little laugh or whatever.
Yeah.
It would scare me so bad. So, but anyways, they made a movie, and I like it because I don't know if you knew the guy from Titanic is in it, and he's like one of the demons and
Guy from
shit. And
Titanic.
it's weird because like in Titanic he was like more serious.
Uh-huh.
Y in esta he's like more like a funny guy. He's like a funny demon.
Really?
Like
Was
yeah,
this bad guy in Titanic?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
He was with Rose or whatever. I don't remember his name, but yeah, he's in it. He's the demon, and also está Jaden Smith, Jada,
I was about to
Jada
say
Smith.
Jaden Smith. I'm like, her
Imagine
son.
young Karate Kid. He's all kung fu-y. Um, yeah, she's in it, but I think she was like a teenager because this movie came out in 1995.
Oh, damn.
You weren't even
1995.
born yet.
Shout out. That's when I was born. 95.
Oh, you were.
Yes,
Damn, I'm
ma'am.
old. No, it's damn. Yeah, I like that movie because it's funny. Yes, there's this part where the evil guy, the demon, he cuts its hand with his finger, like his pinky finger, because his
Mm.
pinky is all like sharp and shit. He's all doing coke.
Oh
Yes,
my god.
I'm just kidding.
Just on the
Este,
side
and
between takes.
right, yeah, dude, imagine. Yes, so he cuts his hand with his pinky, like the palm of his hand, and like this nasty gooey stuff started coming out of his hand. But it's yeah, like mocos. I don't know. It was so nasty. Yes, that he was just swinging his arm around,
Uh-huh.
and yes, oh, I didn't even say like they were like in this hotel or whatever. But he went outside, and he started like dripping like whatever that was. It was like glowy. Kind of looked like the glow stick liquid. So it was
Oh,
really
okay.
like glowy. So, anyways, and when he did that, salieron like these demons from the ground and shit, and they would scare me so much. Porque también like their eyes, they would blow out green.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was a scary movie for me. Now it's not that scary because I'm an old lady now.
Yeah, it doesn't stand.
Casi no me gustó. But back then, hell nah. That shit was scary. But I love that movie. It's a funny movie, so I do recommend to watch that.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
gotta
one
give
of
that a
my
watch.
top 3.
Nice.
Yes.
I was gonna say, like, because I know it was a show. I think back in the day, one of the shows that would scare me was, I don't know if you remember, what was it called? Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yes. Yeah.
That one, that intro, like, that would start off with like all the creepy noises and like the attic, and it was super dark. I was like,
dude, yeah.
man, this is supposed to be a kid's show?
Right? Like, the part that scared me was the dog. His eyes were all glowing. You're like, what?
What?
That's all goosebump.
That's, yeah, I was like, that's goosebump, isn't it? I was like, wait a minute.
Oops.
Crossing universes right now.
Oh, my bad, y'all.
Also a good intro, though. That's, like, I mean, not scary, but, like, nostalgic for sure. Like, every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What was I going to say?
I love shows like that.
But no, as far as the show, I think one of the episodes that, like, sticks out to me the most is, I don't know if you ever saw it, there was one where it was centered around, I think, I might be wrong here, but I just remember the scene that there was like a swimming pool, and there was this like creature inside the swimming pool, and it was like a skeleton, but like all its skin was like falling off, and it was red with blood. Yeah.
Like,
intense. Just remember that one sticking out.
Was the pool like made out of acid? Okay.
No, regular pool. He was just chilling in the water and like reached out to like grab one of the kids. Yeah.
Oh hell no. Oh hell no.
I gotta look for that series. Maybe it's somewhere.
Yeah.
We gotta give that a watch.
Mm-hmm.
But no, moving on. My number 3 is a little bit more obscure. It's called Stalker, the Sandman's Last Rites. And this movie nowadays, it's gonna be a little bit corny, but I think it still kind of holds up a little bit well, as far as like being a little bit creepy. Like if you go through the movie now and you go through like the actors and all that, some of the lines and moments in there are cheesy for sure. But
yeah,
I just remember being a kid and just being terrified because like he starts off as a serial killer, and the premise is that he gets his last rites, he gets sentenced to execution. But before he gets executed, this shaman, it's like a voodoo priest, right? Goes into his jail cell and starts talking to him and performs this ritual to transform him into the Sandman. So when he gets transformed, he gets all these powers where he can like make blades with his hands, and he can create he can like turn himself into sand and sneak through like doors and grates.
Oh, wow.
The whole premise is that he's trying to kill his last family member. And one of the scenes that stuck to me the most is they do flashbacks of like his childhood and how messed up it was. And I believe it was like his dad used to sew his mouth shut with wire.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and you would see that in the movie, and I think at one point he like starts to open his mouth and stretches that out, and the wires rip. Yeah. It was,
no.
I just remember like,
God. Yeah.
Watching as a kid and like grabbing my lips, like, oh my god.
Yeah, right. Me right now.
But I do recommend the movie. It is a good watch. If you want to watch it, it is on YouTube right now. The full movie, you don't have to pay for it. It's free. If you have, ad blocker.
Not you promoting YouTube.
Ads, right? Check out my YouTube channel, guys.
Oh my god.
But no, definitely worth a watch. Full movie up on YouTube. It is Stalker, Sandman's Last Rites.
Do you know what year that movie came out?
I think that was 92. I want to say it was 92. Might have to look into that one.
Yeah, I feel like 90s movies are really cheesy.
Yeah, like
you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a couple that like still kind of hold up,
Yeah.
But there's others where you're just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was corny.
Yeah. Damn. That also reminds me of what is it? Friday the 13th. You know, like his mom took him to camp,
Mm-hmm.
and like they made fun of him,
Yeah.
and they pushed him down the lake. And I feel like that's the same way because you know how he was like traumatized,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and so is the Sandman. Like you said, he's like trying to kill people and stuff. But like that's kind of the same concept.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's like
Yeah.
definitely a lot of boogeyman aspect to it as well.
Yeah. They're all brothers.
No, they all know each other. Same neighborhood and everything.
Oh my god. True.
That would be
It's
awful. That's a nightmare right there.
yeah. Imagine they just like gang up on you.
Oh,
Oh my god.
can't survive
I
that.
would probably cry. I would probably pee myself or some shit.
It's funny.
I'm just kidding. I guess I should start my top two then.
Yeah, what's your number two?
Fuck, what is it? It was Carrie.
Oh
Carrie.
yeah.
1976.
The first one, the original, right?
Yeah, the original one. Yeah, because they came out with the new one a few years ago. I think 2013, 12. I did not like that because, like, to me, like, recent movies, they all seem the same. Because, there was a, spoiler alert, there was a part where, in the new Carrie movie, she was in her room, and her room had, like, full of, like, crosses and stuff.
Okay.
And they all turn upside down. But I feel like I've seen that so many times.
Yeah, actually, now that
You know what I
mention
mean?
that, I've seen that. I think it was The Conjuring 2, the one that
Yes.
takes place in like England, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that same thing happens there.
Yeah,
All
like
the
just
crosses
like
flip.
that's why I don't really like the movies that come out now because I just feel like it's the same thing all the time.
There's like a
You know what I
couple
mean?
like that come out and they're like, okay, that was fresh, like that was new, never seen that before. Like
Yeah.
what's been recent that I liked recently? Hereditary, that one was pretty good. You know, that one had some like different moments in there where you're just kind of like, okay, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Like, the guy just bashing his head in on his desk in class. That was crazy.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Me when I get a headache.
He was like, man, fuck this exam.
Oh shit. No, but yeah, with Carrie, I like it because like I feel like I could kind of relate to her back then. Now, well, yeah, I guess now too, but she was really shy. She didn't really have friends.
Standing right here, but okay.
Sorry. You're like my only friend.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, I don't have any friends. I'm
like
just chilling right here.
Right? Bashing you. Damn. No, it's sick. Yeah, they would make fun of her because I guess she was like kind of weird and stuff, but she had these powers where she can move things with her mind. And yeah, a lot of people just thought that she was weird. They would make fun of her. There was like this popular girl in the movie, and she will continually like make fun of her, and she would get mad, and she would use like her mind powers. And it was almost prom, and like her mom was like super religious, like really religious. She thought everything was like a sin.
Oh wow!
Like you could be walking and she'd be like, "You're going to hell," you know, like
your legs
shit
are too
like
spread
that.
apart.
Yes, exactly. Yes, there's this other girl, that I guess you could say they were kind of friends, cause she would talk to Carrie though. I just don't remember her name, but she had a boyfriend, and the coach knew. Because when they were making fun of her, it was mostly like in gym class. Yes, well, she had a boyfriend, this girl, she would talk to Carrie. And the coach knew, and the coach was telling her, hey, like, tell your boyfriend to ask Carrie out. I would have been like, hell no, he's going to prom with me. Like, what? No.
It's messed
But
up.
she was trying to be nice, because like she didn't have friends,
Right, yeah.
and so her boyfriend was like, "Do I have to?" Like, he didn't want to do it, and he's like, "Oh, she's weird and whatever." Boys at me. I'm all crying. Este,
I can relate because
I'm all making you guys feel bad. No,
some,
he didn't want to do it, but she was like, "Please, like, I want you to do this for her." And he was like, "All right, fine, I'll take her to prom." And like, she asked her, and she was like, "Okay," but he kind of like forced her because he went to her house. And like I said, her mom is like really overprotected and really religious. And like, homeboy just popped out in her fucking house and was like, "Go out with me, or go to the prom with me." And she's like, "No." She was all hiding behind the door. Me, remember? But este, and she was like, "You need to get out of here. My mom's gonna see you." And her mom was like, "Who's at the door?" And
she was
she was
very
like,
sheltered.
"Please, please." Yeah. And she was like, "You need to leave. You need to leave." He's like, "I'm not leaving until you say yes." Damn.
Okay,
Really
all right.
bossy. Really bossy. And she was like, "Okay, just go." And then he was like, "All right, cool." So yeah, at a prom, oh yeah, and when she would like, I guess, be disrespectful to her mom or something, her mom will throw her underneath like this closet down the stairs.
Jesus.
And she would like start praying. She's like, "Oh, you need to pray for your sins. You need to pray for your sins." And they tiraba the Bible and stuff. And right there in the closet, there was like this Jesus cross. Ooh, it's so creepy. Gives me chills.
I think I remember now.
Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, at a prom. I know I said that like 5 times. No, it was prom day, and then the guy went to go pick up Carrie, and then remember that popular girl? She hated Carrie porque she made fun of her again at the gym. Yes, the coach was like, "Okay, you're not going to prom," and she got fucking mad. And her boyfriend was John Travolta.
Oh yeah.
Back then when he had hair.
Young Johnny from Greece.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But Sandy,
Yep.
you can't just walk out of a drive-in movie.
Yes. Start singing. It's all a musical.
Welcome to our show, guys.
Oh my god. What happened next? Oh yeah. So John Travolta, he had a friend that knew where to get pigs. And even though they did get this pig at a slaughterhouse, they didn't really kill the pig, obviously.
He just has the pork hookup or what?
Yeah, and then the blood obviously wasn't real when they threw the blood on her. Pero yeah, they went to prom, they got the blood, and they were pretty much gonna dump this full bucket of blood on Carrie. They knew she was going to win because her other friends, they were all writing Carrie, like they stole the little letters. And so they make it seem like she won, which she did. Yes, did. So she got on stage. Ballot? Yes. Okay. So she won, and so did the guy she went on a date. And then they pulled on the string, and this bucket of blood fell on top of her. It was corn syrup and coloring food. Food coloring food. Me.
Okay.
Yeah, so they mixed that together. It wasn't real blood, but they make it seem like it was real. So of course, Carrie gets really mad. She shuts all the doors, closed with her mind. And then she busted out the water hose, but they were like the fireman one, like the really big, thick ones. And so she starts spraying all over the gym where the prom is, and she starts killing people with her mind because, there's a sign. there's a saying that she remembered that her mom said they're all gonna laugh at you,
Oh yeah.
and
They're all gonna laugh at
she
you.
didn't believe. Yeah, she didn't believe her mom. She's like, Mom, just let me have fun. And she was like, no, they're all gonna laugh at you. And that's all she would like think in her head when the blood was dripping on her. And everybody started laughing at her when this happened. That's when she got really mad. And there was a scene that scared the shit out of me because also the coach started laughing at her.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know what it was. It was like a swing, like made out of wood. It was huge. And like it fell on the coach, like it slammed her body like in half.
Oh damn.
I don't know if you ever saw that part,
I don't remember
but
that
it
part
just
actually.
it went boom, and I was like, oh my god! When I saw that part, I was freaking out.
I'm gonna have to
And then there
rewatch it.
was flames. Yeah, so it was really intense. It was crazy, and I love that movie so much. The mom is crazy as fuck too. She was trying to kill her at the end. Spoiler alert.
You
And,
say it and then the spoiler alert.
right? Yeah, pa qué. Y yeah, she fucking kills her mom with her mind,
Mm-hmm.
and because I think the mom knew she had those powers, so that's why she wanted to kill her.
That's why she kept her so sheltered.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And I think that's why she had like she was really over religious because she knew that she was like I guess a demon and will kill people,
Mm-hmm.
and she I guess praying will make it go away, but obviously it didn't work.
Right.
So she kills her, and I think she dies too. Yeah, she does. So yeah, so I like that movie.
Like Carrie dies?
Pretty intense. Yeah.
Really? I don't remember her dying.
Mhm. Yeah, she dies. Yeah, because once she killed her mom, they were in that closet where she would throw her in when they would pray.
Oh, and didn't
And
it
then
like catch on fire?
it was like an earthquake
Oh,
randomly,
okay.
and like the house like it sinked in to hell. I mean I don't know, 70s movies,
Right,
and
yeah.
yeah, that's pretty much the movie. I really like that movie.
It's a great movie. Honestly, it's a classic.
Really good movie.
I gotta rewatch it though. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
They had it on Netflix, but lo quitaron.
Wow, I swear they
Yeah,
always do that.
I saw the new one and I hated it. I was like I said, it's just reminding me of like the movies that they show now these days, and like the blood didn't even look like blood; it looked like chocolate. I'm like, is this Willy Wonka?
It's all PG.
Dude, yeah, I was so upset, and I was like, and she didn't even look like evil, like scary.
No, yeah,
And
the
then,
original Carrie actor,
yeah,
she had that look. She had those crazy
yeah,
eyes.
yes, her blue eyes were so beautiful, but yeah, she make it look scary as fuck. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that she was just like, oh, I guess I'll kill you guys.
She just looks at you. Are you mad at me? I can't tell.
Can I kill you? Like, girl. But yeah,
No, yeah, definitely a good movie.
yeah.
I think for my number 2, I chose Candyman.
Yeah.
Now that one is so good. I watched it a couple days ago actually. I watched it the same day that I went to watch the new edition of it, like the new.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking it was gonna be like a remake or something like that, but no, it's
Yeah.
whole different story, different characters. I definitely recommend it though if you're a fan of the first one. It
Yeah.
finds a really good way to tie the movies together. It continues like I wouldn't say it continues right after the first one, because if you remember the first one, it's like back in like the 80s, I think, or like the early
Yeah.
90s.
Yeah.
But that was so good that the new one is really good. I really enjoyed it.
Did you ever do the Candyman in the mirror?
No, I'm
No.
not that crazy.
I stopped at 4. Like, I know
Yeah.
you're supposed to say it 5 times,
Mm-hmm.
but I did it with the lights off. Am I okay?
Yeah. Well, you didn't say the fifth time, so yeah, I think you're in the clear.
True, but I mean, I feel like there was another one. Oh, it's Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary. I think that's like you say
Yeah,
it three
that's
times, right?
3 times, right? And
Yeah.
this one's a female. Yeah, yeah. No, fuck that. I did not say that or the other one. So
No.
yeah, I don't think I'll. I don't think I'll ever. I'm too scared. I'm too much of a weenie for that.
Watch, you're gonna be like, you know what? Let's go to the
Fuck
bathroom and
it.
try it. You just
Right
say it the
now,
one
after
time. That's all it takes to count up your 5.
imagine if I saw him. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. I
but,
probably would not sleep.
but I was gonna say. No, I watched the first one, the one that came out in 1992, right after I saw the new one, because I just want to see like what they got right, because they were explaining like the story from like the first one and making connections here and there, and I was like, okay, I see it. Like, I just wanted to see what else they put in there. And going back to the first one, man, it still has that creepy factor to it, because
Yeah.
it's just so good. It has so many moments where it's like it'll kind of catch you off guard, in the
Yeah.
sense of like how brutal it is. Like, one of the scenes that I still remember is the bathroom scene where the little boy's telling the detective, Helen, about
Mhm.
how there was a little boy who was going to the bathroom, and he went across the street because that was the only bathroom there, and his mom was on the other side of the street shopping, and that they heard this like horrible scream, and like they just hear this kid like screaming for his mom, and they like flash to the scene where they show the bathroom, and they
Yeah.
show like the little kid like on the ground, kind of like holding himself, and it
Yeah.
turns out that Candyman cut off his his private part because he was using the
Yeah.
bathroom. And man, I was just thinking to myself, oh, that's like awful. I wouldn't want that to happen ever.
Yeah.
And the little kid made like a comment where it's like, he lost it, might as well be dead. And I was like, definitely.
Ew. Oh my god.
If you don't have it, forget about it. But there's so many moments in the movie where the scares will take place during the day, like bright daylight, and it's like not the usual like horror method. You know how like in most movies it's like pitch black at night or stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's like he can just appear like basically anywhere. And I remember that one of the scenes where he like first appears is in the parking lot. He has like this booming voice, like so much bass in it. He's just calling out for Helen, just right in the middle of the parking lot. And fun fact is that this guy is 6'5". He's a giant.
Ew.
So it's like, can you imagine this guy just like kind of like walking
Like tall as
towards
you, no?
Yeah, taller than me. I'm like 6'1", I think. 6'1". Barely.
Oh, barely?
Just barely. This guy still towers over me though. Scary thought. And no, that whole movie, like, it's played out to seem like she's the one that's going crazy and she's doing all these killings, but it's really him. And honestly, it's really good. It still stands up to this day with all the scares and everything that it shows you. Like, one of those movies that I recommend if you haven't seen it. Definitely watch it. Like, I know I talked about a couple of scenes here, but me describing them has like no effect as if you were to watch them yourself.
Yeah.
It definitely stick with you how brutal the movie is. Yeah. Let's see. Actually got another fun fact. Before they actually casted Tony Todd for the movie, they were thinking about doing Eddie Murphy.
Wow.
I don't know how that would have worked because I don't see Eddie Murphy
I can't.
like menacing, you know, like I'm thinking of like that parking lot scene. He just
Yeah,
walks up to
imagine
you
people.
doing like the donkey voice.
True. Oh my god. Which one's the movie where he's like that doctor and he's all chubby?
Oh, man, which one's that? That is.
Dr. Nuts or something?
Yeah.
That one?
Professor Nuts, no?
Professor Nuts. Yes, that movie rocks.
Who just shows up like that with a hook in it.
All chubby.
You're like, okay, bro, like, what are you
His
gonna
little
do?
cuties. Oh my god, that's funny. Wow, I didn't know that they were gonna get Eddie.
Yeah, I don't know why that would have been a choice though. I think maybe because his vampire movie that he did, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the way that they chose Tony for this was perfect.
Yeah, definitely. Do you know if he's still alive?
Tony Todd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's still around. Yeah, I think the last time that I saw him, I'm sure he's been like in other movies or shows. But I think the last time I saw him, he was in one of the Final Destination movies. If you remember,
okay.
he was like the mortician.
Oh yeah. I've never seen any of the movies.
Really?
Yikes. Yeah. I don't know. I'm too scared to know. Because I know a lot of people talk about that scene with the car
Oh,
and the
like
truck.
the tree logs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nope. I'd rather not know.
What's funny is like I had a moment like that. I saw the movie one day. I was like,
Oh,
man,
God.
really great. And I just remember I had to go to the store that one day, and coincidentally enough, I have like right behind one of the trucks with like nothing but tree logs, and I was like, yeah, nah, switch lane.
Yeah, right.
Nope, not today. But as far as I know, yeah, he's still doing movies. What was I gonna say? But yeah, no, definitely recommend the movie, the original and the new one. Go watch them. Really good.
Yeah.
Right. Our number ones.
And my number ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
My number one is, drum roll please. We fucking get canceled. It's the Exorcist from 1973. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Iconic.
That's
movie.
all I gotta say. I'm just kidding. That's it. Okay, thanks for listening.
All right, bye.
Yeah, I love that movie because it's scary when I was little. Not as much anymore. I mean, I still get a little scared. Like some of the scenes when she's sitting down and she like turns her head all 360.
Oh yeah.
And you can hear the crackling noise when she's like turning her head.
Yeah, I remember all
or
that.
when she's like floating and her eyes turn white.
Mm-hmm.
No, ma'am. Nope. Yeah, I like that movie because it's scary. And I think it was based on a true story. I think it was this girl. I think it's Emily Rose.
Oh right, yeah. I think I heard about that.
I think
too.
that's her. But this happened like, I think. Damn, I should have done some more research about it. But I think it was in Russia. She was like, I think she was like, like 16 years old, 10. I don't know, but she actually had an exorcism, and she could hear these voices and stuff, and she didn't eat for months. Like, she lost so much weight. Like, she was like 60 pounds or something.
Yeah, I think I remember them.
Yeah.
Showing some of the photos of that.
Yeah. And she's saying like all these, I think all the demon names and stuff, but different languages. So that's where they got that from, the Exorcist. And yeah, it's just really creepy movie if you like stuff like that with like I don't know, like
Demons and all that.
demons. Yeah, yeah, like priests and stuff like that. Like I think they're like Catholics.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this part of the that is like I guess I could say it's a fun fact. Um, when she was the what's her name, Regan, in the movie. That's her name, Regan.
Rican.
When she first started to get like um these demons and whatever, there is a part where she's on her bed and she's flipping back and forth.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, and there was a room behind her bed where there was like these two big ass dudes, and they had like wires on her, and they will pull her back and forth. But she in the movie you can hear her scream, "Stop, please! You're hurting me! Stop!" She was actually getting hurt.
Oh
Like
wow.
the girl was getting whiplash and shit because they were actually hurting her, and she was crying and telling her to stop. And they actually put it in the movie because it was really realistic.
Oh hell no.
And she got hurt so many times, like the part where she had to masturbate with the cross.
Oh yeah. Wow, I forgot
Yeah,
that was a
she
scene.
didn't know what that meant when she was little, because she was still a little kid. So they were like,
Mm-hmm.
you have to do that and try to like put it between your legs. And she was like confused. She didn't know what that meant, so she just did it. And
So
so like
twisted.
yeah, so there's a lot of parts that she didn't know what they meant, but it was really scary. Um, the part that scared me the most is when she's like, it's not her talking, it's like the devil or the demon or whatever.
Right.
And I hated it. It was so creepy because like it's really cold in that room. You can see like the little
Their breath and all that.
yeah, their
Yeah.
breath. And I was like, damn, I wish my room was that cold. It'd be hot as fuck in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. So yeah, that part. And then when she threw up that the green
Oh
vomit,
yeah.
it,
Ugh.
it was actually green peas.
Oh
They
yeah,
just blend.
yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah, but yeah, I love that movie, so I do recommend
They're
if
all eating
you.
it afterwards.
Ew, when she throws it up. Oh
Well,
God, it's so
can't waste good food.
gross. She eats it back up. Ew. But yeah, I recommend that movie. And also, I can't take it serious as much anymore after watching Scary Movie 2.
Oh yeah.
You know, when they're all singing
Oh
in the
yeah.
living room and she comes down and she's like, "What are you guys doing here?" And then she fucking pissed for like an hour.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. But I love that movie, so I recommend you to watch it.
So moving on, my number one is Nightmare on Elm Street, the very
Yeah.
first one, in 1995.
Yes.
Man, classic. Everybody knows it. If you haven't seen it, what are you doing? You know,
Mhm.
if you're a horror fan, come on now, you gotta watch that one.
Yeah.
That
You got to
is,
know at least one.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hmm. That is one of those movies where it's like, to me at the time, like it was so scary, but yet cool at the same time because it was like,
Mhm.
if you hear my dog, I'm so sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Because he's the only one that will like appear in your dreams and then have a way of, oh my god, she's going crazy. One sec. Okay.
Oh shit!
Hit you with that candy man.
Just
like,
I'm actually standing, or not standing, but sitting in front of a mirror right now. So
Yeah. Hopefully
kind of
my mic
your face
goes
pops
through.
up.
Just like Candyman.
Stop.
So, that movie to me is hands down like one of my top, if not number one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't know. It's just so good to me. It's just the way that he kills people, but like he takes his time. You know, like he's like playing
Yeah.
with them, torturing them. It's
Mhm.
so unique the way that he does it. It's not like your regular, not dissing at all. I love Jason. I love Friday
Yeah.
13th.
Right.
Uh,
Oh
Slasher
yeah.
with a machete, and like he has unique ways that he kills them. You know, like that one scene where he's I think he's like in the alleyway, and like his arms stretched to both
Oh
sides. Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
and he's
And
just
he's
like,
like showing.
mm-hmm,
Yeah.
just clawing both sides. It's like, oh,
Oh.
so good. And there's so many scenes in that movie where it's like, damn, did not know you could kill someone like that.
Yeah.
Like,
That's scary.
but Johnny Depp, first movie, gets taken out.
My baby.
Young Johnny just gets swallowed by the bed and gets
Yeah.
liquefied.
I didn't know you could put TVs like, because he had it on his lap,
Yeah, right.
and I'm just like, are you that blind? Like the scene.
Back in the day, that's how big they came.
Yoda.
Even bigger, but we mounted on walls,
Yeah.
But no, it was such a good movie. Still classic, still good. It's one of those that came out like back in the day, but holds up pretty damn well with like the scares. Like I said, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely watch it. But it's one of those movies that I'm sure everybody's seen, right? Like, it's Nightmare on Elm Street. It's a classic.
Did you see the one where it's not the actual Freddy Krueger guy?
Which one?
I think it came out in 2010.
2010. Oh yeah, where it's like
It's some other guy. It's not
Robert
what's his
Englund. It's like some
Yes.
yeah. It's like a remake, right? It's like the same story,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you ever
Like good moments in it, but for me, I didn't care for how he looked because I
Yeah.
was just like, this motherfucker, he looks like a damn Ninja Turtle with the.
Oh my god.
You look like a Ninja Turtle
Oh
to me
my
with like the whole
God.
like makeup and all that stuff on there.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this?
No, I've never seen it, so that's why I asked.
It wasn't, bad per se. Like there was moments in there that were like, okay, that's pretty cool. Like I
Yeah.
like that scene, but it was just like I couldn't get around the fact of like how he looked. I was like, that's not my Freddy. Who is this?
Yeah. Like he actually looked like pizza.
Yeah.
Not like burnt, like because Freddy he got burnt.
Yeah.
But he actually looked like a slice of pizza.
Mm-hmm. And I was like,
Yeah.
like what is this, man? I was just like looking at his like mouth, looking like a turtle's like little beak end. You know what I mean?
My,
I was like, oh, I'm not a fan
oh
of
my
it.
god. Do you know who played that Freddy?
I don't know actually. Let me can search this up real quick. Hold on, because I'm curious too right now.
Yeah, it's Jackie Chan.
Right.
Can you imagine? He's like,
Let me see. It is an actor known as Jackie Earl Haley.
oh my god. I thought you were saying Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan. Let's give it up.
Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of him.
Jackie Earl. Oh, he played he was a character in Watchmen.
Oh.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah. Still no idea.
Doesn't ring a bell.
But no, he was on that. What was I gonna say? It's not like he played a bad one, It was just like there was scenes in there that were good.
It was different.
Yeah, it was different. It's
Yeah.
basically remake, newer time. Came out in 2011, I think it said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so. But there you have it. Those are our top 3.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend them. really good watches.
Yeah.
You know, and
Top three.
what was that?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
I said especially my top three.
Oh, okay. All right, we're playing favorites. If you guys really want, a good list to watch, I recommend mine. Just saying, but
Oh, God.
but those are ours. We will be posting this up on YouTube. We're gonna have a channel made on there. So whenever you guys hear this, let us know in the comments what your top three are, and if you have some that you would recommend for us to watch, because we will be having a kind of like a movie night where we'll be watching the movies that you guys recommend, and afterwards we'll talk about it in a different episode, give you our thoughts, and let you know if we liked it or not, which I'm sure you guys will give us something good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter. The links will be linked below.
And yeah, thank you guys for listening. This was our first episode of The Witching Hour.